not gonna fully subscribe FPO. Yesterday's decision of his withdrawal.
Few years back, Harry Markopolos investigated Bernie Madoff's $65 billion Ponzi scheme in 2008. And now his prodigy, Nathan Anderson of Hindenburg Research, is blowing up the lid of the Adani Group. Adani Group's $2.5 billion FPO managed to get investors like Sajjan Jindal, Sunil Bharti Mittal on the last day of the share close. And as the FPO was fully subscribed, the Adani Group called it off. The firms that bought into the FPO sales were mainly state-led institutions, starting with Abu Dhabi's international holding company that invested $400 million, a conglomerate controlled by a brother of the president of the UAE. Other important investors subscribing to the offer answers directly to the Indian government. The Life Insurance Corporation of India, owned by the Finance Ministry, increased its holding in the Adani company, as did funds controlled by the State Bank of India. Maybe it was an agreed upon a deal to save the face of the Adani Group. These institutions were maybe told to subscribe the FPO, and then the Adani Group would cancel the FPO and return the money back. Surprisingly, the Indian budget of 2023 provided for Rs 35,000 crores for priority capital investment towards green energy transition and net zero carbon objectives, which should have and would have given a big boost to Adani shares. But his shares continued falling despite the massive announcement. The Adani Group only sell what government needs: thermal energy, green energy, port and airport services. So there is no supply or demand constraint on the earnings of the Adani Group. Adani sell and government buys. So of course the Adani Group is not a Ponzi scheme in a typical Madoff style, but its shares are highly overpriced due to the unclean investment flowing from the tax havens like Mauritius or UAE, which is the case of money laundering by the group's known entities to artificially inflate its stock prices. And with Hindenburg in the picture now, this stock bubble is bursting. There is likely to be at least 60 to 70% correction in Adani Group stock prices. There are sometimes debates regarding whether Gautam Adani is a coal baron or a climate warrior. But he is just a businessman who owes his wealth partly to coal. But he has become a decisive force in India's green future. Is it a sound of the defeat for the Adani Group at the hands of an investment firm, the Hindenburg?